Okay, shall we, Antonia?
Yes, go ahead, Anisha. Let's start.
Okay.
Thank you.
So now, sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Start breathing in and out through your nose. Let's just take some time to settle in. Notice how the breath moves in through your nostrils. Feel the fresh air going in through the nostrils. And feel the warm air coming out through your nostrils. Don't change your breath or control or manipulate it, just witness. You're breathing in through your nostrils and out through your nostrils, witnessing each breath coming in and out. Good. Simple exercise to settle in. And just by pausing and witnessing our breath, just by stopping the doing, we connect with the feminine side of us. We are not doing anything, we're just watching, witnessing the breath going in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Now start focusing more on your body. And while you're breathing in, without changing anything, just watching, witnessing, try to feel the expansion of each breath. So you're breathing in and feel the expansion in the belly, in the chest, in your whole body. Feel the expansion of the breath. You are expanding, the body is expanding. And then as you exhale, it's releasing. It doesn't have to expand more. It's like you don't have to do the expansion. We are not doing, we're just witnessing. Just feel the expansion. And then as you exhale, it releases. Feel the body expand with every inhale and release with every exhale. Notice how it feels to be breathing. Notice how the breath itself helps us go within instantly. It's the fastest, most effective way to go within. That's why we say breath work is for people who can't meditate. Because by using breath as a tool, as your anchor, you can go within much deeper. Just notice how your body expands and releases. We are not changing or managing our breath. We are not doing breath work right now. We're just noticing our breath. And now notice what's going on in your body every time you inhale. You might be using some muscles, some areas in your body might be tense, like your shoulders, your shoulder blades, your neck, your back, lower, upper back. Just check. Check what you're doing as you inhale. Are you tensing any of the muscles like shoulders? Are you tensing your back? Is there any place which is tense as you breathe in? Try to let that go. And as you exhale, relax fully and release fully. And when you look at the breath, when you witness the breath, and when you go deeper with your breath, you're going to see that breathing in is the masculine and breathing out is the feminine. Breathing in can be active. Breathing out is the passive. And it can also be the opposite, because breathing is like yin and yang can change into each other. While we breathe in, with the masculine energy comes the feminine. Sorry. Sorry for the door. So now witness, with every breath we inhale, we are inhaling actively. Why? Because we're using the diaphragmatic muscles and the whole body is expanding. There is action happening. So it's masculine. But it's at the same time feminine, because as we breathe in, we receive the breath. And as you breathe out, it's passive. You let go, you exhale, release, and it's the feminine. But because you're sending the breath out, it's also masculine. Now try to feel that. Try to feel the yin and yang energy in the breath. It is both yin and yang, and it is yin and yang at the same time. Breathing in, connecting with the masculine energy, expansion, action. There is action happening in the body, active. The breath is active. And at the same time, you're receiving, and that receptivity is the passive side. As you breathe in, you receive. So you're doing, as you inhale, you are connecting with both the masculine and feminine. And as you exhale, you're releasing, letting go, which is the feminine, and you're sending the breath out, which is the masculine. Try to focus on this and try to notice with every breath in and every breath out, the yin and yang happening at the same time. Merging in each other. As you inhale, focus on receiving and expanding. Expansion and the activity is the masculine, and the receptivity is the feminine. And as you exhale, concentrate on letting go, releasing, surrendering, relaxing, and you're sending the exhale out into the world. Now start deepening your breath without doing it or managing it. Deepen your breath with the intention. There's already action in your breath. Instead of doing it with your intention, bring that feminine energy of intention and focus in the mind and expand your breath without doing it. If you are expanding the breath by you doing it, you're doing something 2 times masculine, and it's sickening. If you breathe in, expand, breathe deeper without doing it, with using the intention of the mind, intention in your mind, then it's balancing the masculine and the feminine. Just try to focus on that. Breathing in, deepening your breath without you doing it. And letting go, exhaling, the exhale by itself, and you're sending the breath out. The breath is already going out. Going out is the active and releasing is the passive. Now, right above the belly, put your hands right above the belly at your hara, and imagine there is a yin and yang symbol there, and it's turning like a wheel. And imagine as you breathe in and out, the wheel starts turning faster and faster. Put your hands on your hara, just a little up from the belly. Just around the belly button area. And imagine a yin and yang symbol there and turning like a wheel. And as you breathe in and out, it's spinning faster and faster. And imagine the yin and yang symbol. First, you're seeing the white and the black. And then as the wheel turns faster and faster, you start only seeing gray. As you breathe in and out and combine the breath, as you connect your breath in and out, the symbol becomes gray. It's not anymore white or black. So as you inhale actively, but without doing it, combining the masculine and feminine, and as you exhale, release the breath and send it out, combining the masculine and feminine, there is no masculine and there is no feminine. There is no white, there is no black, there is no yin, there is no yang. It's just this gray energy of life. Just feel it in your hara. The yin and yang symbol spinning, the feminine and the masculine just becoming one, circulating in the hara. With every breath you take, it's spinning faster and faster, and now there's only a gray wheel, the combination of the masculine and feminine, pure life energy. Keep on breathing in and out, keep on experimenting with your breath. And as the yin and yang symbol spins, that wheel spins, that energy that's being generated is now vibrating all around your body. Just feel it. Feel the vibration from the hara, just spreading around the body, and your whole body vibrating with yin and yang. Your whole body opening up to the feminine, the sacred feminine, and the sacred masculine. And that perfect balance of the yin and yang starts balancing your whole body, emotions, thoughts. It's just balancing the whole system in the body and mind. Let it vibrate all through the body. Feel it in your fingertips, in your feet, toes, on top of your head, around your ears. Feel it in the tip of your nose, mouth, neck, back, lower, upper, in your buttocks, legs, arms. You feel it everywhere. Keep your hands in the hara, keep on breathing, and keep on imagining that yin and yang symbol spinning and spinning faster and faster, faster and faster in the center of your body, the hara. And from there, vibrating all around your body, balancing the masculine and feminine energy all around your body. Feel your whole body vibrating. Legs, head, ears. That spinning energy is now everywhere. Now go even deeper. Feel that energy in your organs. Feel it in the heart. It's balancing the heart right now. And imagine the heart, connect with your heart. It has both masculine and feminine energy. A woman's heart and a man's heart are different because a man's body is different than a woman's body. And now connect with your heart and feel the masculine and feminine in the heart. The heart pumping blood is the masculine, and after every pump, it's resting and releasing. It's the feminine. And then connect with your lungs. It's expanding masculine, and then it's releasing feminine. Connect with your blood, your arteries, the blood circulating, masculine, and the arteries just standing there with calmness and just opening up and allowing the blood flow is the feminine. Connect with all your organs and bring that spinning energy, bring that vibration to your organs, kidneys, your digestive system, respiratory system, brain, everywhere. Bring it everywhere. And especially if you have an organ, you know that's not working well, there must be a feminine and masculine energy unbalance. Bring that spinning vibration there. Bring the balance there. Whatever is not working. Sometimes the organs get too masculine, which means they work too much. For example, your stomach, if you eat too much, it works too much masculine energy. If you don't eat at all, it doesn't work at all, too much feminine energy, both causes problems. It's the same with all of our organs. Heart, if it works too much, masculine, too masculine. If it doesn't work too much feminine. If we stay active as women, if we stay active as much as men, our hearts doesn't like that. They work too much than it's supposed to. That's why men are much more powerful in sports and physical body, because their hearts have more masculine energy than the heart of a feminine. That's why you can't, as a woman, race with a man's heart. So just find your own tuning and send that feminine and masculine energy. Send that spinning wheel. It has both masculine and feminine. It's the perfect balance for your body. For each of you, we each have a perfect balance, and send that vibration to any organ that lost the masculine and feminine balance. Feel the vibration. And if you want, you can go a step further and feel that masculine and feminine vibration in your blood, in the molecules and all the atoms in your body. Like in the tiniest part, in the tiniest atom in your body, just feel it. And even in the tiniest atom in our body, as you know, there is the neutral side and the feminine and masculine, which is the electrons and the protons. So now bring that vibration to the atoms in your body and vibrate fully balanced, bringing the energy. Still, it's in your hara, the yin and yang, the perfect divine feminine and masculine is right at the center of the body, spinning and spinning and spinning. You can also imagine that energy like a bowl of water, and as you spin, water particles are spinning all around the body. Bringing balance to your organs, to the atoms in your body. Bringing the perfect masculine-feminine ratio you are right now. Bringing the perfect healing energy. Good, you must be feeling all vibrated by now. Now, imagine that yin and yang, which has been spinning, now slowing down. Imagine it's slowing down. And you start seeing the white and the black. And as it slows down, you can now see the white and the black in the yin and yang symbol. And also the little dots. That is actually why it was able to turn, the little dots, black and white dots. And now you know in every masculine energy there is the feminine, and in every feminine energy there is the masculine. Because you're breathing, because you're connecting with them both at the same time. You can't separate the masculine and the feminine, the yin and yang. The la and le in French. Okay, now as it slows down, you feel the vibration of the body in the body is also cooling down. Let it slow down, and stop. Now you can leave the hara, you can have your hands on your lap or on your two sides, and just rest for a couple of seconds. Just stay in this balanced energy. You just brought the perfect feminine and masculine ratio in your body, in your mind. You're feeling much more balanced, much more calm, grounded. Just stay in that energy for a while. Now have an intention for today, for yourself and for everybody you meet. This balanced way of being. How would you like to spend the rest of the day? How will you, with this perfectly balanced feminine and masculine, have an intention? And let that intention melt into your silence, into the depths of your being. Let it land within. You are now calm, silent, and balanced. And now to bring my intention for Breath Up Global Festival, and also to hold the space throughout the whole festival. I'm going to be chanting a mantra. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't, the Gayatri mantra. Just listen and receive. Let it hold the space for us, and let it hold the divine feminine and masculine. And let it bring the support of all of our ancestors. And let us connect and feel the web of life, the truth, throughout this whole festival. Om Vasvama Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayam. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayam. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayam. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayam. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayam. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayam. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na prachodayam. Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsavituvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Teyo Yona Prachodayam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keeping your eyes closed, start taking a few deep breaths in and out. And start coming back to your body, feeling your feet on the ground, moving your hands, arms, shoulders, neck a little, coming back into the space. Maybe stretching a little. Oh. And slowly opening your eyes whenever you feel ready. Namaste. Thank you for being with us today. And I'm certain you will have an amazing time with our teachers and the team. Good morning, everyone. And we are getting this recorded. Welcome to Breath Up Festival. Anyone who would like to watch it afterwards, they can watch it afterwards. This is our first festival. And hopefully we will be organizing this festival every year from now on. And hopefully when the whole COVID story is over, when it decides to end itself, we will hopefully be organizing this event live. And we are planning to organize it in many different countries around the world, starting from Turkey and United Kingdom, hopefully in the States. I'm Nevsah Karamehmet. I'm a teacher beyond everything, an author and an entrepreneur. I'm the founder of a group of companies involved in self-mastery. We deliver digital trainings in different platforms, and actually Breath Hub is one of those platforms. We have been in the industry for over 20 years, and over 40,000 people finished our courses and transformed their lives. We have certified over 2,000 coaches, breath workers, master teachers. I have 11 best-selling books, most of them in Turkish. I have influenced over 1 million people with my talks, interviews, videos, books, courses, and I've been featured in numerous interviews, TV shows, magazines, newspapers. I have worked with celebrities, professional athletes, businesswomen, and businessmen. I've given talks and seminars for over 200 companies from all kinds of industries like HSBC, Microsoft, Pfizer, Philip Morris, and many more. Breath Hub is our first app, and hopefully not our last app, because we still have many ideas. And we just launched it 6 months ago, which became the 6th fastest grossing wellness app in Google Play in less than 3 months. I'm a well-known authority specialized on breathing sciences with a record of 20 years of expertise. I'm specialized on dysfunctional breathing and dysfunctional thinking habits because my expertise is dysfunctional breathing and thinking habits, also aligned with self-mastery. I'm a faculty member at Breathing Sciences, vice president of Graduate School of Behavioral Health Sciences, responsible for UK and European operations. And I'm also the founding president of Breath Coaching Federation. I would love to see in the future a graduate school of advanced sciences for self-mastery built in London, serving hundreds of centers around the world, helping thousands of people, and having thousands of master teachers graduating from the school and transforming the lives of millions by getting them to live life masterfully. Right now, I'm working on creating several digital trainings to get people grow and expand in all areas of life. I have just launched my unique formula for getting women to have all they want in life without having to work too hard, which is called the Awaken the Goddess formula. I think that's a very special training because my clients have mostly been women, ambitious women who have been trying to succeed in a male-dominated world. And they've been joining, like myself, self-development workshops, getting support from male coaches, teachers, mentors on how to get all we want in life. But the thing is, women are very different than men, especially in how we create life. So that's why I started to work on a formula, and my mission is to create simple and easy to use products to get people live masterful lives. So I was at a stage in my life where I thought to myself, I would really like to create a very effective formula for women, especially for women to get all they want in life, because women are very different than men. And today in my topic and also in the breathwork session, I would love to emphasize that and also lead you into a breathing session which will balance hopefully the feminine and the masculine side. Because I see there are a lot of women like myself who joined many self-development courses, who have got support from different male teachers, the male gurus of the self-development world, and that's very nice. But the thing is, men and women are different. Men are manifestors. Even the word manifestation starts with the word man. So men go out and hunt for their goals. They, setting actions, setting goals, action plans, working hard, being tough. That works for women. But that works for men, but for women, it's very different. We don't manifest, we create. Just like our bodies create babies, we need different tools and different strategies to get what we want in life without having to work hard, because I tried that like many people. For many years, I worked hard, I was tough on myself, I set goals and I had to-do lists, and I didn't stop, and I went out and I was trying to hunt for what I was looking for. Even though I got what I want, I was either dissatisfied or I couldn't get what I want. And then I started working on a unique formula for women only. And then here it is after 15 years of experience, the Awaken the Goddess formula. And today I would like to talk about the importance of balancing the feminine and masculine, and breath work has a lot to do with that, because there are a lot of teachers who teach us connecting with the sacred feminine, but I think the problem with us women not getting what we want, not getting all we want in life. And the formula of life is kind of like we create babies. So we are fully 100% connected to the creative power. If we learned to stop, breathe, and deepen our breath and deepen our meditation, and if we learned to connect with the goddess within, which is a balanced masculine and feminine energy, then we can literally create all we want in life. And I've been literally helping thousands of women get all they want in life, they're living the life of their dreams. I'm living the life of my dreams. And it is very possible, but it's not possible with man-made formulas. We need something different. And it's not possible by only connecting with the sacred feminine inside, because the feminine energy is such a vast and unlimited energy. If we only concentrate on connecting with the sacred feminine energy, we literally get lost into it. So breath work, meditation, combined with coaching and combined with tools that work for women are great for women, and also differentiating between what works for women and what works for men, I think is very much important. So today I would like to start by emphasizing the importance of understanding that women, as women, we have 60% feminine energy and 40% masculine energy. So it is very easy for us to get lost in the feminine energy, which is the unlimited, vast, oceanic energy. It's the letting go energy. It's the surrendering energy. It's not a structured, it's not a systemed energy. So for a woman to become a goddess and become a very strong individual and create all she wants in life, she needs that 40% of masculine side to be really strong. But then again, it can't act like a man, because the moment it starts acting like a man, you lose the 60-40 balance, which means we lose as women our creative energy. And that's why there are right now many women who are having problems in becoming pregnant or giving birth, or there is this obvious problem with our feminine energy. And just connecting with our feminine energy wouldn't work. We definitely need that. And breathwork meditation, learning to let go in breathwork meditations work on connecting us with our sacred feminine energy. What breathwork sessions work, why breathwork sessions are useful for women is because we connect with breath work, so the to-do, and the masculine side. The masculine side is all about system. It's all about bringing a structure. So whenever you bring a structure, whenever you set goals, not like a man, but like that, God, with that goddess energy, then you bring structure, then you bring system. And it's different for men. Men have 60% masculine energy, 40% feminine energy, which means they don't get lost as easy as women. They are more structured, they are more balanced in their masculine side, they are more systemized, they can be more disciplined. Whenever we try to be as disciplined as a man, it doesn't work. They go beyond their physical limits. They can go beyond our physical limits. As you know, that's why men are physically much more strong, because they have 60% masculine energy. So for women, if we try to be tough on ourselves, if we have to-do lists and goals, and we're setting goals and we have too much system, it doesn't work. If we don't have any system, it doesn't work either. That's the same thing with men. If they let go too much, it doesn't work for them. That's why there are more women interested in breathwork and meditation. If you have the question, because my students have been asking this question for a long time, like, why are there more women interested in breathwork and meditation and energy work than men? That's the reason. Men are more interested in coaching and setting goals and success. The word success and being powerful and successful is a masculine thing, whereas letting go and floating and the oceanic energy is about the feminine, and we all need both. And having said that, for every woman and for every man, it is very much important, first of all, for health reasons, second of all, for mental and emotional health, and also for our spiritual growth, to be able to balance the feminine and masculine side. I have a Sacred Feminine workshop coming up in which will be on Breath Hub very soon. So I would suggest any woman listening to me right now, I would suggest taking a step and listening to that Sacred Feminine and connecting with the understanding the fake Sacred Feminine before moving into the goddess energy. The first step for us as women is connecting with the sacred feminine energy, connecting with that letting go and surrendering energy, connecting with that powerful creative energy. And that's, if you want to take that step, that workshop will be on Breath Hub in English and Turkish. I think in a week, you will have a great experience for a couple of days. And then if you want to continue setting goals and using coaching modalities transformed for women, self-development modalities transformed for women, mentoring modalities and methods transformed and much more useful for women, you can also learn from my website, Nevsah UK, about the Awakening the Goddess formula. And today I will begin with, and I think beginning the Global Breath Up Festival with a technique balancing the feminine and the masculine side, the left and the right side. I thought it would be a nice way to start so that we start balanced and we start grounded. Like I said, that balance is very much different between men and women, because when the feminine and masculine are balanced, that means 60% feminine, 40% masculine balanced is a balanced energy for women, and 60% masculine and 40% feminine is a balanced energy for men, which means with the 60%, men are doing more. So when men are in action, more than when they are active, more than they are passive, it works for men. And just look at your whole day, look at your everyday life experience. When men stop and rest and don't do anything for longer periods of time, they lose their health, they get fat easily, they have heart problems, they have issues, hypertension problems. When women work as hard as men, when they go beyond their natural self, when they try to do as much as men, then they get sick and they become dissatisfied and they have all kinds of mental, emotional, and physical problems. So we need to first of all understand that men are doers, 60% with 60% masculine energy. They will always be, and that's the best thing, much more structured, much more disciplined. They will be manifesting and they will be going out and hunting, and they will be getting what they want by doing. We women, of course, we need action. Of course, we need structure. Of course, we need discipline. Of course, we need goals, but that's to 40%. Women need to learn to stop more than they are doing. So when you look at a woman's day, it should be filled with exercises, which will lead to meditation, which will lead her into connecting with the sacred feminine, which will lead her into connecting her with her creativity, like breathwork sessions and exercises. So I think Breath Hub is a great platform for both women and men. But women right now in the world, because we are living in a man-dominated environment, in a man-dominated world, we got unbalanced in connecting with our feminine energy. So the first step for us, for all of us, if you want to create your dream life, I'm talking to women, if you want to reach all your goals, if you want to live the life you've been dreaming of, keep on practicing with breath work, do breath work at least half an hour to 1 hour every day. Practice meditation every day. Take time to surrender and connect, and connecting with our intentions, connecting with what we want, connecting with what we want in our hearts will start creating and changing our reality. If you go ahead and do too much, if you don't stop and connect with your intentions, if you don't stop and do breathing and do connection exercises, do meditation, do energy work each and every day, and preferably for a couple of hours, like I've been doing it for a long time and it transformed my whole life. With my background, because I was a successful student and I was in professional sports and my coaches were men all the time, because I have been in and out of many self-development courses 15 years ago, just 15 years ago, I was also a woman who was, on the doing path. So I thought if I worked hard, I would get what I want in life. I thought if I worked more, I would get what I want in life. I thought if I had more things to do during the day, I would get what I want in life. And I thought, by being in the action the whole time, I could get what I want in life. That works for men. So, men, if you want to get what you want in life, you have to stay in action, because that's your path. Setting intentions, connecting with your creativity is the 40%. You have 40% creativity in your system. So you can create and you can visualize, but you need more doing, and you need to go out there and hunt for your goals, and you need action. Women who are listening to me, we need creation. If you really want to get all you want in life and live the life of your dreams, we need to take time. Like 15 years ago, the moment I realized how breath work and meditation was affecting my life, I quit it. I started breath work 20 years ago and meditation 20 years ago, but it took me a while, because I was coming from a being tough and to doing more environment, because I was a professional sports person. I couldn't let go of that doing and that being tough in my system. So it took me for a while to really understand the power of breath work, especially for women, the power of meditation, the power of stopping, and the power of meditating and doing breath work at least for a couple of hours each day. So right now, for the past 15 years, I'm spending 1 hour per day for breath work and meditation together. And I'm sure there are people who are using Breath Hub app right now, and they are practicing breath work maybe 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. I would encourage you to start using breath work at least half an hour a day. Just start using it 1 hour a day. Start using Breath Hub 1 hour a day. Just go in and out of the sessions you like, and then in between the sessions, just sit by yourself and meditate and stay with yourself. I spend an hour daily to meditate, an hour daily to just stop and think and visualize and just connect with my life, just connect with what I want, connect with what I want in my heart. And the moment I started doing that, things started shifting. The moment I did quit the whole doing, and the whole I have to be tough and working, the moment I took time and make it a habit to stop and connect within and connect with the creative power within, which is the goddess, when connected with system, then I could have more system, I could have more discipline. And because I was connected with the sacred feminine energy, which is the creative force, which is the creative power, and it's like that's what I'm teaching. We can connect with our spiritual creative powers by, the fastest way to connect with our creative power is by breath work. I'm sure there are women over here who've been doing breath work for a long time, and they know what I'm talking about. The fastest way is practicing breath work every day. The fastest way is stopping and breathing and connecting with our breath, because breath is the ultimate tool. It's the fastest, it's the most effective tool that can connect us within. And the way And this is very important to understand. The way a woman connects within is very much different than a man connecting within, because we connect to deeper layers of humanity. We connect to much more deeper layers of spirituality, because the reason our bodies create babies is because we are more connected. 60% is a huge percentage with the creator, whatever you want to call it, itself. And when you stop and breathe every day, your creative powers will be rising and rising and rising, and you will learn how to, if you also practice the Sacred Feminine workshop in Breath Hub, you will also be able to, learn and have the capacity of stopping and connecting with your intention, with your desires, with what your heart wants, and that's the tool. And for men, setting goals, having a system, being disciplined, being focused in what works. And I usually, I don't know if Ata is still listening, but in our business meetings, I usually hear Ata saying, focus, focus, focus. And me being the feminine in the team, I come up with all these ideas, sometimes could be scattered around, and Ata is always there telling me to focus, 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 because that's the man's job. Their ability to focus and discipline and structure things are a gift, and our ability to create ideas and come up with ideas and come up with the intention is our gift. So if you ask me, because I'm an expert on dysfunctional thinking habits, and I teach a lot of mindset programs. I've been teaching a lot of mind transformation tools as well. So if you ask me, who is the power when it comes to visualization, imagination, and having a strong mindset, it is the woman. So if you're in a family, in your family, as a woman, you will always be the leader on the mind, and the male will always be the leader on structuring and doing and helping you manifest what you create in your mind. So we are women, are the creators. So we visualize, we think, we can have an amazing strength in our mindset, which will only strengthen by meditation and daily breath work and daily connecting within. Whenever we have a strong mindset, whenever we are every day connecting with our heart desires, who we are, what we want, our intentions, what's going to happen is, if the man is also connected with his male side, and if he can structure and discipline and formalize what we have been creating in our mind, we will create amazing projects. And I'm literally experiencing that in the Breath Hub family, because I have a founding team, and Ata and Chol, I work with two amazing men, and they are helping me structure the vast creative power and bring it into a system. And I'm the one who is holding the mindset, who is holding the vision of Breath Hub, being a strong woman connected with the goddess energy and the creative energy. They are the ones who are structuring the whole project. And that's the balance of life. That's what we've been experiencing for ages, and that's what works. Okay, so after having said that, I can now answer some questions, and then I can lead you into a breathing session. Antonio, do we have questions?
Not at the moment, but the Q&A is open. So if anyone of the attendee would like to ask questions, please put on the chat on the Q&A, and we will answer the question. Anesha will answer the question. Thank you. Anyone? I'm sure you have some questions to ask. Oh, excellent. Nesha, I have a question from Kenosi. She's asking, how does the masculine and feminine energy translate with modern ideas surrounding more fluid gender?
Remembering who they are. So the secret to life is remembering who we are, and remembering who we are and connecting with our truth works every time. So for women and men, connecting where they are and honoring where they are is works. And I mean, like, I'm married with a older man, and my husband is much older than me, and he's a very wise man, and he is very much connected with his masculine side and also connected with the 40% of the feminine side. And because of that connection, because he knows he's the masculine side, and he doesn't try to let go or surrender or find peace and calmness on his own, because that's the biggest mistake a man can do. A man with a 60% masculine energy, the way they calm down is through a woman, because we have 60% feminine energy. That's why men need sexual intercourse more than women, because they need to relax and they need to let go of their tension. They are more tense, and that's very normal. So understanding, I mean, the whole problem in relationships, the whole problem between men and women starts when they forget who they are. When men forget that tension, being tensed and stressed, is very natural for them, and when a woman forgets that he's a man. So a man, as a woman, we need to first of all understand that the way we calm down and the depth of our silence and the depth of our relaxation capability doesn't happen for men. They don't have that capability. So a man will never ever be able to relax. What I'm saying is, a man, and listen to this carefully, a man will never ever be able to relax and let go and surrender as much as a woman. It's impossible, because they can't be as fluid as we are. If they were, they would be the pregnant people. They would be getting pregnant. We are the fluid. It's like our whole chemistry, our physical and mental, the whole thing is just so fluid. That's why when we are in silence, it's like so deep. And when we have peace and when we have calmness, it's so deep. And that helps a man calm down. But the moment we try to change them, the moment we forget that a man is a man and they are much more stressed and tense than we are, and the moment we expect them to be as calm and silent like us, then starts the problem. Or that's the same thing when a man wants the woman in his life to be structured and disciplined, it doesn't work because we can't be as structured and disciplined as they are. They are the ones who are going to structure. And the perfect flow of energy is the woman bringing that fluid energy and bringing that creativity, bringing the vision, and the man with his ability to structure and discipline, structuring it. And like the best example right now would be, and the reason I'm talking about these right now is because I thought to myself, what's the best way? And that's my expertise. That's what I'm focusing right now. But I also thought, how can I explain Breath Up and what we're creating in Breath Up in perfect words? And I think this is what's happening in Breath Up. I'm the woman, I'm the creator of this whole project. I'm the vision setter. I'm the one who has the strongest mindset, and I'm clear because I'm meditating for 1 hour and I'm thinking for 1 hour. I spend a couple of hours connecting with myself, and I'm holding the vision, and I have more creative energy than men in our team. So I'm holding that vision. I'm the creator and I'm leading the whole team. And I have a great founding team, Ata and Chel, and the rest of the team who are structuring and who are formulating and who are keeping it focused. And then a project like Breath Hub is created. So now you can think about it in your life. When a woman and man comes together, it's kind of like yin and yang. It's the same energy being transformed into each other, but then when we forget who we are, things start getting complicated. So a woman being the one, like in a environment where we don't agree in one thing, a woman has had the capability to be more silent and to have more compassion and to have more love and to hold a space, especially when we don't argue, when we don't agree, or there's an, when we argue or whatever. Women has the capability of taking a step and letting go, and man doesn't have that capability. And when we expect men to do that, it doesn't work. In a relationship, the woman is the compassionate, is the loving, is the letting go energy, it's the peaceful. We are the ones who will bring peace in our relationships, in our lives, in the world. And I think I'm a strong believer that, and with my research, I have a research around that as well. I'm not going to go into that right now, but I think, and I'm a strong believer that what's happening in the world right now, the whole tension and the stress and everything, that's our responsibility as women. Because women got this, that's why we need projects like Breath Hub. That's why we need teachers like me, or breathwork teachers. That's why I'm very dedicated to helping all breathwork schools and all breathwork teachers and meditation teachers around the world, because we need more women meditating and more women doing breathwork, more women connecting with their feminine side, so that we can bring love and compassion and peace to the world. That's a feminine problem. If there isn't love and compassion in the world, that's our problem. That's not men's problem, because they don't get affected about the tension and the stress in the world like we do. We get much more affected because we are the ones responsible for bringing love. And I think the reason we don't experience love and compassion or peace in our world is just because we as women are not doing our responsibilities and stopping for a couple of hours to breathe and meditate and connect within and bring that love. You know, when a woman is connected with who she is, with the goddess energy, with who she really is, the sacred feminine energy, and balance it with the masculine energy, you probably, most of the breathwork teachers are experiencing, we are love. And we are acceptance, and we are that fluid, compassionate energy. And then literally the men around us in our family, in our lives, literally melt in that energy, and their tension and stress goes away because we bring love and peace. The reason there are all these terrorists and stressed men and fighting with each other, or whatever you see in the world, this whole fight going on between in the man's world, is because we disconnected with who we are as women. It's because we disconnected from love. It was our responsibility to bring that sacred feminine energy. It was our responsibility to breathe and stop and meditate and bring that sacred feminine energy with acceptance and compassion and love. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about what I'm doing, because I know with each woman that connects with the goddess within, and that, you know, with each woman awakening to the goddess she is, with each goddess I support, you know, with each woman I, you know, get into becoming a real goddess, a few hundreds of people's lives change, because with that connection, with the love and acceptance and the peace and the calmness and the silence she has, she's going to change her kids, she's going to change her husband, she's going to change her co-workers, she's going to change her whole environment, hundreds and thousands of people around her. And how I see it is, this is the way to go for world peace. This is how I see it.
Thank you, Nevsah. And we have another question. How are those characteristics socialized into us by society?
Yeah, I think that's a different topic than our topic today. That's a different topic to be talked maybe on some other workshop. Wait,
Okay,
some
cool.
other teacher could talk about those topics because
Yes,
it's not
sure.
characteristics. Yeah.
We don't have any question anymore right now,
Okay,
Nevsah,
let's
so
start.
let's start. Thank you.
Okay, so this is all about, thank you all. This is all about, and now our team and our teachers and everybody who's watching or will be watching afterwards from the recordings. Now, I think with everything I've explained, you now know why I'm doing what and the reason, the big reason behind Breath Up Project and behind Nevsah Institute or behind my companies. That's kind of like the biggest mission. And I'm looking forward to helping thousands of women become goddesses and bring love and compassion and calmness and healing to the world. Okay, so this technique is both for women and men, and we are going to be balancing the feminine and masculine energy. And before we start that, I'm going to again remind you what I mean by the masculine energy. Just a quick reminder before we start the session. So the masculine energy is the outgoing energy. So when I say masculine energy, think about a man's sexual organ. It's out, and we can have a break. Yes, we can have a break before we start the session, of course. Sure, 2-minute break. We will. Let me just explain, and then we'll have a break. So when you think about a man's sexual organ, it's outwards. So the masculine energy, when you think about masculine energy, it's outwards. So the reason a man has a sexual organ outwards is because he has 60% masculine energy in his body. It's kind of like, you probably heard everything is energy. And even though you see us right now with like physical beings, we're not physical beings, we're just energetic beings. So it's kind of like our energy formulates the whole system. And when you have 60% masculine energy, you look like a man. It's like the energy is, the sexual organ is outwards and the physical body is much more strong. It's much more structured. A woman's body is less structured. It's more fluid. Man's body is more masculine and more, they can build muscle easier, like they are more masculine and muscular. So like they are more structured in the energy. So the structured, focused energy outwards is the masculine. And it's the masculine sexual organ. Just think about the masculine sexual organ. And it's all about focus. It's all about structure. It's all about strength. It's all about stress. The more tense the man's sexual organ, the better. So for them to have that tense sexual organ, I'm not going to go into detail. It's funny, but this is the whole thing. Energetically, they need to have some tension in their system. So they are more tense because of the 60% masculine energy than women, and they have the structured energy. It's all about focus. It's all about outwards. And we have 40% as women masculine energy. So the masculine energy is all about going outwards, speaking. Like right now, I'm using my masculine energy speaking to you because I'm not meditating. When I close my eyes and meditate and go within, that's the feminine energy. When I open my eyes and I'm talking to you and I'm explaining stuff, that's without, I'm focusing outwards, and that outward energy is the masculine energy. And both men and women need that. Men need that more. They have a more stronger outward energy. So the feminine energy, when you think about the feminine energy, think about the feminine, the woman's sexual organ. It's inwards, and it's not structured, and it's not tense at all. It's the opposite of tense and focus. It's oceanic, it's fluid. Like just think about the inside of the woman's sexual organ, the vagina, and how the body creates babies. It's just fluid, and it can stretch. It's like it's this fluid, stretching, oceanic energy, and that's within. The feminine side, 40% for men, 60% for women, is inwards. So whenever we close our eyes, whenever we're meditating, thinking, whenever we're connected with our mind, with our emotions, with our feelings, who we are, how we feel in the body, how we feel in our emotions, that's the feminine energy. When we stop, when we let go, when we release, like breath work is supporting the feminine energy, meditation is supporting the feminine energy work, all the energy work and breath work and meditation out there, it's feminine energy. All the goals and coaching and outwards and speaking courses, for example, are the masculine energy. And it's very important to experience both and balance both. Of course, the balance won't be 50-50. Healthy balance, if it's 50-50, then what happens for a woman, for example, is she loses her capability of giving birth. So if my masculine energy was 50 and my feminine energy was 50, it's kind of like I wouldn't be able to give birth anymore. So that's why having 60% feminine energy is the healthiest for women and 40% masculine, and the opposite, which means for women going out there, outwards 60%, inwards 40%. For men, outwards 60%, inwards 40%. So that's what's going to happen when we balance. And we are going to be using the same exercise, balancing the feminine and masculine side. The right side is the masculine, the left side is the feminine. It's the opposite in the brain. The left side is the masculine and the right side is the feminine. And now we are going to take a 2-minute break, 2 minutes.
Okay, Nevsah, 2 minutes, yeah.
Break so that people can go and to the maybe restroom or whatever. And we will start our breathing session in 2 minutes. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.